So the All Blacks have just announced their lineup for Bledisloe Cup Match 1. Scott Robertson making minimal changes here compared to what some people expected, but overall a solid team for New Zealand. They want to get the win under the belt first, and then perhaps that's when you can change things for Bledisloe Cup Match number 2. But starting in the front row, we do see a change here, and it is Ethan de Groot at number 1. Recently returning from his neck injury, played for Southland in the Bunnings NPC last weekend, looked relatively solid, so has now been given the starting minutes ahead of Tamaiti Williams. Number 2, Cody Taylor, one of the standout players from the second match up against the Springboks, so it is great to see him getting those starting minutes once again. And then number 3, this is where they have got Tyrell Lomax. Now with the Fletcher Null injury, of course Null hasn't really pressured that starting jersey, but he has been coming off the bench, and it now brings a change at number 18 with Basilio Tosi getting that opportunity. Now moving on to the locking duo. Number 4, they have gone with Scott Barrett once again, and he will be captain for this Bledisloe fixture. He is one of those players that has quite a bit of pressure on him at the moment to be able to perform. The man at 5 has been doing extremely well throughout the last few games. That is Tupa Vai, and I feel like eventually this combo has to stick because it is the one they've been going with back to back to back. Now, a little bit of a surprise as we don't see Patrick Tuipulotu across the 23-man side after he played for Auckland in the Bunnings NPC. Could have been a great option, but instead they have gone with the stock standard 3. And the loose forward trio, Wallace Satiti will once again get the start as the number 6. He played really well there up against South Africa. He's not normally a 6 though, he's normally a number 8, but he does fit into the mould of the All Blacks playing people out of position, so it works perfectly for him to be at blindside flanker for this contest. Number 7, they have stuck with Sam Cane, the experienced veteran for the ABs, and then number 8, it is Ardie Savia. So no real surprises, I don't think, in that loose forward trio. After Satiti's performance last week, it did seem like he had done enough to get into the starting lineup this week. It was more so just the question of, was this finally when we were going to see Ardie Savia move to 7 and open up that number 8 jersey for Satiti? But they have once again stuck with Savia as the number 8. In the backline, number 9, Cortez Aratama, with number 10 being Damian McKenzie. Chiefs combination that hasn't really had a huge amount of minutes together throughout the Rugby Championship as of yet, but last game they were the 9-10 combo. They want to get a lot more points on the board this week up against the Aussies. In the midfield combo, it is Geordie Barrett and Rico Ioane. Still no Billy Proctor. I know people have been begging to see that man at outside centre. And also Leonard Brown. People have wanted to see some starting minutes for him. But second matchup against the Wallabies does seem like the more likely time. Out on the wings, it is Caleb Clark on the left wing. Number 14, they have gone with Will Jordan, so reverting him back out onto the wing after a lackluster performance at number 15 last game. And then number 15, it is once again going to be Beauden Barrett. But looking through at the bench, number 16, Asafa Moore. Number 17, they have got Tamaiti Williams here. And then number 18, like I mentioned a little bit ago, it is Basilio Tosi. There have been concerns about the fact that Fletcher Null is out with an injury, that maybe the All Blacks aren't going to have as much of an impact off the bench with that tight head prop. But Basilio Tosi is an absolute beast, and hopefully he gets to prove that in this game once again. Null, known for his scrummaging. Basilio Tosi, he's got a very strong scrum, but he's also got a running game that can threaten defensive lines later on in a contest. He was actually the man who scored in golden point time for the Hurricanes up against the Reds in Super Rugby Pacific, so he may find himself late in this contest going head-to-head with some of those same Reds players. Number 19, this is where they do have Sam Derry, and number 20, Luke Jacobson. Now, there were injury concerns for Ethan Blackadder, but I believe he has recovered from that injury. They also, like I said, didn't go with Patrick Tuipulotu or Dalton Papali'i in these two positions. Derry gets the nod, as well as Luke Jacobson. In the back replacements, TJ Perenara, number 21, number 22, Anton Leonard-Brown, number 23, Sevu Reece. Now, I don't think that's based off form for Sevu Reece, number 23, because last game he had an absolute shocker. The game before that was just as bad, if not worse. So there must be something in Scott Robertson's plans at the moment for Sevu Reece, and it's got to pay off soon, because at the moment with Reece's form, if this is a close game going down to the wire, he is the type of player who could cost them the game. but we'll have to wait and see whether or not that is the case, or maybe he can start finding his form and have a blinder of a match in Bledisloe Cup Match 1. But this one kicking off at 5:45 p.m. New Zealand time on Saturday. We are going to be doing the live commentary on the channel, so if you are new, be sure to check that out. Also, let me know what you think of this lineup in the comments down below. Who would you change? Who are you happy about seeing? And if you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I will see you all for the next one.